Millennium Kid, and of course the one and only DJ Shady.
Yeah.
And we're here hosting OMG in the morning.
Yeah.
We're gonna go straight to the top, and we will be right back.
OMG in the morning. OMG in the morning. Lighting up SVG on Boom 1069.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. I need everybody to report to the dance floor.
That's right.
Right now.
We giving you the best
I'm
of
here with my man, Mr.
love
Marshall
it.
Montano. This goes out to all the street soldiers. Everybody here, y'all, because it's about to go down. Come on. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on.
Keep moving, keep walking. Don't you ever look down. When you're on the right road, don't turn
Put 'em
around.
up. Put 'em up. Bring it up.
The road is long and rugged. Yeah,
Put 'em up. Put 'em up.
Hey.
Hey, come on.
keep climbing that mountain. Heading straight to the top. Know that we're going right down to the very last drop. I know
Let me see you dance.
we're gonna make it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cause I heard the children say
Let me hear you go.
we not giving up.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
We not giving up.
Come on.
We not giving up.
Come on. Put 'em
We
up.
not giving up.
Put 'em up. Let me see it.
Something in the way you look at me, something in your eyes makes me so weak. Can't figure out just why you're all that I think about. You really got a hold on me. Maybe it's the things you say when we speak. Your words, they sweep me off my feet. I can't explain it, it's kinda complicated. You're the only one for me. You don't know the way you make me feel. Something deep inside tells me you're for real. I can't fight it, no, can't deny it. You move me, baby. You don't know the way you make me feel. Something deep inside tells me you're for real. I can't fight it, no, can't deny it. You move me, baby.
That's nice. This is touch with the ragga style. What's the girl there? It's the time we come out to party. Everybody screaming happy. Come on and jump. Want to take control of your body. Make you feel sexy and irate. Come and dance, join the line. Everybody move in time. Make some space, move your waist. This is more than you can take. Feel the heat from the street. Wake them right and reach the beat. Move your feet to the beat. Oh, this rhythm really sweet. Sexy and irate. Come out to party. 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 Come on and dance it now. Yeah, yeah. Now the party's really grooving. Check the girls and how they moving, moving. Got to get myself in motion. Can't afford to miss this action. Party jump around, music spread all over town. Start me up, jump with us, all night you can't get enough. Wine and grind, look what's so fine? You got yours and I've got mine. Now you know what you got. This party will never stop. Sexy and irate, come out to party. Sexy and irate, come out to party. Sexy and irate.
Throwback Thursday.
6 minutes past the 7 o'clock hour. Welcome inside OMG in the morning on a Throwback Thursday once again. It's beautiful on the outside, and if you missed the intro, Jill, Millennium Kid, DJ Shady, we're in here. We're going to be taking care of you until 10 o'clock. We're going to be holding it down for the bad man.
Yeah, he had a little incident yesterday. Yeah. And then he told me to let everybody know that, he fell yesterday, he passed out, broke two of his fingers, and kind of sprained his ankle.
Yeah, guys, that's the situation. Yeah, so keep him in your prayers. We know we ask you this all the time. Of course, we know you guys always come through and show your love and support for Bing. So just continuously lift him up. It's a struggle right now. It's a very hectic time. He's been very active in getting together funeral arrangements with the family for DJ Swagger. Yeah. And so much more that he has going on. So it's not easy, So just keep him in your prayers. And until then, we're going to be holding it down. Before I go any further, I have not yet had the opportunity to say condolences to the family of Godfrey Dublin. Yeah. He's one of the front man, one of the lead singers, because I think they all do their part, of the band Touch. And they're literally a legend. Mm-hmm. All right. So condolences to the family and his fans and all his supporters out there. I want to make sure I put that out there. I have not yet. Yeah. I haven't had the opportunity to do that. I'm a big Touch fan. So, yeah. So, guys, I'm going to just jump into it because I really want to get as much as I possibly can packed in here. Everybody who's already up, all the joggers, the sanitation workers, the landscapers, the walkers, the police officers that are already on the road, the prison officers, the taxi drivers, the van drivers, the passengers, all the vendors, business owners who are just opening up the doors of their businesses, prepping, getting ready, even people who are home. Good morning to you. Welcome inside. Remember, when you come in, share the live. This morning, yesterday, I would have seen a story on Eyewitness News. And it's something that I have to address and bring to the nation. Of course, it should concern all of us. We should all be concerned. We should all prepare to have to make decisions, especially if you have a daughter. The story reads, SVG hopes to vaccine 90% of girls against HPV by the age 15 by 2030. For clarity and context, let me just read the entire story for you, or majority of it. I'll give you a summary if you haven't read it yet. It says the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines says it hopes to vaccinate 90% of the nation's girls age 15 and under against the human papilloma virus by 2030. Minister of Health, Wellness and the Environment, Jimmy Prince, said that the government will use persuasion, adding that the vaccine has been proven effective against HPV, which causes cervical cancer. He, however, said many parents are pushing back against the vaccine, saying that it encourages young girls to engage in sexual activity. The minister, however, said that there is no evidence to support this. Prince was speaking in Parliament in response to opposition Senator Chevron John, who noted that the HPV is a well-established cause of cervical cancer worldwide. The story went on to say that the health minister told Parliament that 17 women in SVG were diagnosed with cervical cancer in 2024, an 88.9% increase over cases diagnosed in 2023, when 9 cases were recorded. Now, in each of the year 2020 and 2021, 8 women were diagnosed with cervical cancer and 11 cases were recorded. It goes on to say the 5-year prevalence of cervical cancer in St. Vincent and the Grenadines from 2020 to 2024 is 14.7 per 10,000 Vincentian women. He went on to recommend, he told Parliament that years and years of research and real-world evidence supports the effectiveness of immunizing girls and boys at a very early age against the HPV infection. He recommended ages between 9 years and 13 years early enough so that before any exposure through close contact, including sexual contact, so as to reduce the likelihood of being infected by the HPV virus. Now, it goes on, but of course you can follow up on the story. Like I would have give credit to the news site, Eyewitness News. Now, of course, you know why this is concerning. I don't know about you. Let me know how you feel about this. I have a daughter. She's 18. And all the Vincentians who have daughters that are 15 and older, where are you at? Where are you at on this? Now, we saw what happened with the COVID-19 vaccine. My question is, what is your stance on this? What do you think? How do you think we're going to accept this? Do you think people are going to comply? Do you think it is right? And I'm sure there's going to be a campaign by the Ministry of Health. I think that's what he means when he said they're going to use means of persuasion.
Bribing people?
No, I think that's the means of persuasion by campaigning and trying to show people how effective the vaccine is. Now, I want to get people's responses on this. I am concerned because I think we need to remember, we really, really cannot forget what happened. That is how it started off with the COVID-19 vaccine. There's a difference, however. You know, the COVID-19 vaccine came out of nowhere. It was not tested and approved. This vaccine, they say, however, has been tested. This is new, so I have yet to see anything on it. Excuse me. Yes. Now, let's say that it is proven that the vaccine this HPV vaccine that is being recommended now is indeed effective, and
I hope it's
girls
been tested too.
Need this vaccine. Due to what happened with the COVID-19 vaccine, will parents not be hesitant to willingly send their daughters to get this vaccine?
I think most parents would be against it.
Because at one point they started off with persuasion and then they made it mandatory. It was forced upon us after people weren't complying as quickly.
A lot of people would be against it. I'm sure Shady have a daughter himself. I know for sure Shady would be against this.
And does it mean preventative measures, this vaccine in a preventative? Guys, excuse me, my throat is...
Take your time.
Morning, Charles.
Good morning, Mr. Kidd. Good morning, Jill. Mr. Kidd, you are responsible for Jill. You should have a glass of water, a spoon of honey and lime, and give it to Jill, please. That's your responsibility. You hear the young lady is choking there, and you're not even running out to get. What are you doing, brother? You have a big responsibility in your hands when you're in studio with Jill.
I grabbed the water for she just now.
And bring me sugar, a spoon of honey with some lime. a spoon of honey with some lime, please.
Can't tell last time it's lime.
Very good.
You can't tell the last time. I've been seeing it. Charles, how are you?
You need to do that. I'm trying to be good. I want to be quick here. I was just called to say this. This is one thing here. You said that was said by who? The minister, Mr. Jimmy Prince.
Yeah.
Right. Vincent Chance has to be very careful. And if this is what they're pushing now, right? This is one reason why we should get them out of office, because God forbid they get back inside the day, they're going to push vaccine down with throat again. So this is one reason why we have to get rid of that government out of here, because too many of our people suffered during that vaccine COVID mandate state, and now you want to come again with another vaccine again. This is going to be your aim right now, and election ain't even reached yet. Well, hey, I want to see what Vincentians are going to do now, because put them back there, this is totally what is going to be handed out for us again. And another vaccine situation, we can't face this one. We cannot face this one. We need to stay focused and stay afloat, because we have to be very careful coming in this general election and make sure that we don't make a second mistake again. This government has done enough. They have failed, and therefore this is a time that Vincentia needs to hold their head up and make a change for a better, and see what we can do. Try and see what we can do. Everybody deserve a chance, and this is the time that the government needs to go and put somebody else different there, and put a new slate of candidates in office, and let us as Vincentians see what they have to offer, because they have been there for a number of times, and these candidates who are coming forward now in the New Democratic Party is a slate of candidates who we have never seen done anything. We need to put them there to see what they have and what they can offer to bring a change within St. Vincent and the Grenadines for our betterment of our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, and a way of moving forward, right? So I would wait and hear what others have to say, and before the morning is out, and then but I want it to be before somebody to say this vaccine mandate that they want to push here again. Vincentian has to be very careful, because you see what happened in the first one. So if this is another one that they're stirring up, boy, I tell all we have to be very careful, because all the lies that they told us in the first one, we cannot be tricked again. We ain't stupid. We ain't house slaves. We ain't house slaves. We out in the farm, and we out there working hard, and we doing all we have to do to stay alive. We ain't no house slave out here again to take these kind of things.
Charles, thank you so much.
Yes, let me listen to you.
Yeah, we
have a good.
Thank you.
Cool, nice. Thank you.
We have CN Marshall coming through shortly.
He'll have to come in just after 8, because we have summer ball promotion. We're gonna be on now, promoting the football games tomorrow. So CN, if you're listening, because I don't think I have a contact for you, you will
Yes, CN, if you're listening, please, we apologize. Of course, these things happen. I think the schedule for this interview was moved up, so we'd really appreciate it if you can call us. What time?
After 8.
8:05.
Yeah.
Let's be exact. 8:05. Yeah. Thank you so much. Do you want to take a commercial break, or you want to go straight into it? All right, guys. OMG in the morning. We have the summer ball team members from the summer ball team coming through, and we're gonna hear from them. They're gonna get everybody excited, and we're gonna see what's going on. Thank you.
Channel 112 presents Alpha Studios in Barbados for Curry Festa 15, August 23rd to the 30th.
Let's go! Boom 1069, the sound setter of radio.
Young got no one that back calling me splurge. Let me jump right off the curb.
New year, different lane.
We gon' spin and kill everybody. tell her now.
Bend that over, let that breathe, shake that.
Boom 106.9.
Hands on your knees. Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 106.9.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
For 40 years, we've refined the rhythm of beer, mastering the balance of bold and smooth, crafting flavors that echo through SVG. Between the limes and the laughter, we've carried our expertise across the Caribbean, one brew at a time, perfecting the process, deepening the craft, learning what makes beer not just tasted, but felt. And now, with all that we've learned, we bring you what's next. The next wave of refreshment, the next chapter in our story, the next taste to define a generation, not just another drink. This is the extension of who we are, the next experience, the next icon, imagined and brewed right here at home. It's not just what's next for us, it's what's next for you. It's what's beyond expectations. Own it, define it, make your mark. Hyrule next. This is the extension of passion, of possibility. Hyrule next. The future of beer. Made in St. Vincent and the Grenadines by the hands that have mastered the craft for 40 years.
This isn't just a run. With each step begins a new journey. A journey of determination, persistence, and self-discovery. With each step, I am back on a quest to push myself beyond expectations, beyond standards. Each stretch, a reminder of the flexibility of the human spirit. With each step, I am breaking barriers. As I push to the finish, I'm filled with pride. Not just for what I've achieved today, but for the journey that has brought me here. This isn't just a run. It's a testament to the human spirit, and I am here for it. Island Sips. Beyond standards, beyond expectations, beyond water.
Drop there, J.O.P. We are gonna a party tonight, you just watch. Tonight, me feel I spend some cash. Cool on the Benz, just watch. If a Givenchy shoes, then the belt must match. Gucci loafers with a tough top. Money no fi call thicker than a blood clot. Who you know, on me belly with a clutch back. When a bad sound clear, we say pull it up back. Everybody shout, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, jump, yo, we are wild out and a shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, load, rum, jump, buck a new girl, tell them the word them.
Welcome back inside OMG in the morning, and this is an OMG moment. Like we said before, we have the team. We have not the full team, but we have some members here from Summer Ball. What are we calling it? Summer Ball 2025
Summer
or just
Summer Ball 2K25.
2K25 is happening tomorrow at the Victoria Park. All right.
Yep.
We want full support. We have guys here representing, and of course, we have Renson. Everybody knows Renson King. Everybody. You don't even need an introduction. All right? When you say football and community service, when you talk, listen, Renson, everybody know this is a man who always not just represents Calico, where he's from, but he represents St. Vincent on a whole, and he's very passionate about it when he talks about his country, all right, and the community and youths. I know that for a fact.
Yep.
So, Renson, tell us about Summer Ball. We want to know. Of course, I like to see, I'm not going to call it tricks because it's not tricks.
Yeah.
All right? That skill. Yeah. What you guys do takes skill. I can't even balance a ball. Yeah. You understand?
Yep. Yes, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good morning, Boom family. Renson Haynes here. Thanks for the little introduction, the compliments and all of the good things, Summer Ball, as the patrons would know about Jingle Ball. Jingle Ball has been running about 7 years. This is going to be the 8th year. Mm-hmm. But I decided, every year I do Jingle Ball, everybody says, Renson, I just seeing, bro. We need a summer. It can't just be Jingle Ball in the Christmas time. So I decided to do, let me come with a Summer Ball as in for the summertime. So summertime we have Summer Ball, and then Jingle Ball will be during the Christmas time. So that was a concept, and I decided to just do it this year. And I say, listen, it's summertime, so we go play with football, but we will have some fun entertainment. We got some juggling. In Vinci, we call it juggling. As like he just said, his skills, we call it juggling. So, we have John here from Jamaica, the national freestyle champion in Jamaica. This man is blazing YouTube. If you look on his YouTube page, and Karen, he's a Caribbean champ. Karen has been here in St. Vincent about 12 years ago. 12 years ago, when they had a freestyle champion here, and he won it. That was since then, but now I just want to reintroduce him, So our brothers, they to me, our Caribbean brothers, and then we have the legend, the former West Indies wicket keeper, Junior Murray. Junior Murray is here to play for the cricket boys. Because they will be playing against, Junior Murray in one goal, and Buddy Fitzbramley in the next goal. Fitzbramley will be with the celebrities team. Yeah. And then to top it off for the night with a feature match, for the first time I'm introduced in the Vinci Super Cup, where I decided, in thinking, I said, okay, you have the Premier League champions. We just concluded the SVGFF Club Championship. North Leeward Predators won the Premiership.
And congratulations to them.
To the North Leeward Predators. And the second tier, the System 3 won that. So I said, wait, if you could do a champion versus champion, that's a good. So I'm calling it the Vinci Super Cup.
The Vinci Super Cup.
Vinci Super Cup, where the champion of the Premier plays against the champion of the second tier team.
All right.
And then we have DJs, we have Shady and the Boom family and Fuji and Blaze and everybody.
So we're gonna be out there representing.
So you don't know what is Renson. Football, sports, that's what it is.
Tell us how much it costs to get in there.
$15 to get in.
Okay, $15.
Just $15, so you pay at the gate, and $10 for school students. So $15 is for adults, school students are $10.
And the starting time is?
Starting time 6 p.m. We're gonna start with the vibe, and and then the first game will start probably like 6:30, about that time, and then we'd have the intermission where we're gonna see these jugglers, man. I'm telling you, St. Vincent gotta come out. John and Karen, these guys have the skills. At the hotel this morning, came out looking for them. They done looking for a concrete strip to train this morning because they have a show. They have a showing for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This is something that we never really did formal on a big stage. So later in the year, I'm gonna have them probably come back and we go from different schools and see like the best youth skill juggling. Because sometimes you might not be able to make a soccer team, but you could do your own freestyle.
Definitely.
And you can get recognized by doing that. These two guys, the whole Caribbean, the whole region. John actually should have been in the World Championships in London right now. And but certain thing didn't work out with his UK visa in time. I say, John, I let you know, Murray boy. I any slips. You get you with that? You just convince you.
John, is this your first time in St. Vincent?
Yes, my first time in St. Vincent.
Well, welcome to Vinci.
Thank you,
and Tell us, how do you feel about it so far? Are you loving it?
I'm loving it here already, man. It's a great experience, you know, just being here, a different scenery. I love it here in St. Vincent, man.
And you're excited about the match?
I'm excited about the match and get to show, you know, our skills and, you know, our skills. And I just want to say a good big up to Renson. He made all of this possible, you know, and big up to the boys and everything. So I'm ready for the match and to show our skills.
All right, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. Now, what I want to ask is, do you think this could be a platform as well to encourage and engage youths in football?
Most certainly. And funny enough, when John was a Renson man, next time he said, well, let me give him a little Jamaican. Renson can't bring me St. Vincent for 2 or 3 days, bro. I want to come and hit the school. So John does that in Jamaica.
Okay.
When he goes to different communities, John has changed lives in Jamaica, man. They got kids who are depressed, they got kids who are going to different situations socially. And just by them seeing John, I mean, let's be real, man, they got kids who couldn't make soccer teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
And John encouraged them, like, listen, you might not be able to make this full team, but you could make your team because you're a freestyler, like tennis. You play your own. So
Okay.
these kids are being able to transform, play on their own, feel confident. You didn't make a soccer team, but you could make your own team by showing your skills. John has transformed a lot in Jamaica. Karen, when I spoke to Karen, he's a Renson boy. Karen actually had an event in Trinidad this week, and he's a Renson. I'm going to change this event for your sake to be in St. Vincent. So Karen actually pushes event to next Sunday in Trinidad. So these guys are very, very strong stakes in their respective communities and also in both Jamaica and Trinidad. Very influential, especially with the youths.
So we appreciate the sacrifices that you would have made to come here and definitely represent. And I don't want to go here because people are weird with this. You're under 25, yes?
Yes, I'm under 25. I'm actually 22.
All right, excellent job influencing the kids, going out there, getting in the community, and trying to. Do you mentor?
Yes, I do. I have classes in Jamaica, but hopefully I can maybe do classes in the Caribbean and around the world, you know. And most people look at freestyle and think like freestyle is just maybe doing skills and so, but it's way more than that. It's a way of life, you know. You express yourself with the football, and I think the most important part for me as a football freestyler is to, you know, inspire others, inspire younger kids to be great, not just in football freestyle, but, you know, as a person.
Now, I'm not familiar with the juggling or the football freestyle, right?
Yes.
Now, what I want you to do is just educate us. How can we use this skill, this lifestyle to make a living?
Well, you can use freestyle, you know, to help build a great connection with others, business. You know, you can do ads, you can help people, you can train them, and build a community with football freestyle, you know. And you can travel the world, you know, compete in different competitions around the world. You know, you have a world championship everywhere, every year, and, you know, you have competition, you know, you have Jamaica National Championship, you can have Trini National Championship, and you have competition all around the world. And, you know, you can also got a role in the Bob Marley movie the other day, but
amazing.
Yeah, it also didn't work out on my end, but we're still working on another role.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully when I'm back in Jamaica, I can deal with a new role. It's called The Hero, but we're working on that same way. But freestyle, you can get a lot of opportunity with freestyle. You know, even now, Renson got me in St. Vincent with football freestyle. So yeah, football freestyle is way more than just doing skills. You can make a living, you can do shows, you can do events, you can, you know, host workshops, you know, help kids, you know, build skills, you know, help them. And freestyle football can, you know, help you mentally, you know, and physically. So yeah.
Big up to you, representing Jamaica. We are looking forward to seeing what you have to offer here and how you influence the youth in SVG. Hopefully, Renson, you'll get him to take some time out and not just go through Calico.
Correct,
All right.
For sure.
See what you can organize so everybody can experience it.
Yes, definitely.
You know, so let's come to Trinidad.
Karen.
Is it Chiron or Karen?
Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
Karen, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
Like you're here representing Trinidad. You know, I'm sure you have different styles of juggling. Is it like the same thing you do, or?
Yeah. So basically, what it is the fun thing about this sport is its originality. So you could come with your complete different flavor. You could see a lot of guys in competitions doing similar stuff, but at the same time, you could see guys with completely different styles. So like people could take influence from dance, break dancing, hip hop. People could take influence from other sports like basketball. So the fun thing with freestyle is you could make it your own style and make it original, and it could be a self-expression of yourself. So that's the great thing with it. And then second, and same stuff John was saying is it's really something good that could help kids, even adults and all, because I've been doing this about 17 years now, and I got to been to like 20 countries. So I got to travel a lot, got to meet a lot of people, got to network. So it's really a nice part, different from football. And the funny thing is, like, I switched from football to get into the freestyle and actually started meeting more famous footballers. So it's like, it was really a nice way to network with certain people, because most time big events want freestylers, and it's a really a nice way because it's flashy, it's cool.
Yeah, it's something you do at halftime during the football matches as well.
So it's really cool, and the good thing is it's fun because like I was really deep into football, and then when I started the freestyle, I was like, yo, this is like a lot of fun. Like I was seeing my way and stuff, and I actually made the switch. I was like, no, I think freestyle is the calling, like it's a different part, and I'm really happy I took it because.
While you're on it, tell us how you started off. How did you start doing this?
It was really fun. It was actually I was in secondary school, and it had two guys. I wanted to make the football team basically. Okay. So I now went into secondary school. Everybody in my form class was on the football teams, and I was like the crappiest person in the class.
Oy.
So I started trying to train, and then two guys in the class started doing some freestyle, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I started to do freestyle, and they were like, cocky and stuff. It was like, oh, we are to prove you're the best, and they stopped. But I continued, and within 6 months of it, Red Bull came and host a competition to see who's the national champ, and I entered it and won. And part of that prize was a trip to Argentina for Latin American Championships.
Okay.
And when I went there and saw other guys actually living off of this is their life, this is their passion. I was like, yeah, I love football, but I think there's a new passion, and that's how I got deep into the freestyle. And from there, just, right now I coach as well, so similar to like what John do, I'll go around different places, and I've really seen it help a lot of kids who have like depression, going through. I also coach like kids who have ADHD and stuff, and like it really does help them. Like the parents
so it helps them to focus. What is it? How does it help them?
So the great thing with it is because they have problems like focusing and stuff, because it's fun and it requires a little bit of focus at points. They don't realize they are focusing sometimes. Like they're so trying to get whatever it is they want to get. And the parents always come to me, it's like, yo, like, we know they're not probably going to make it football wise or something, but we want them to stay with you because like we're seeing the benefits out of it, and it's really helping people.
Okay, that's interesting that you would use it for therapy in terms of ADHD and all of that. And you're under 25 as well?
Oh, no, thanks, but no, I'm 34.
Legend in the game.
All right, so we have the juggling that's going to be going on as well. And we have the cricket segment.
Yeah, the first game will be the cricketers, the cricket boys. I decided to bring together. When you look at the VPL and them things, nice, excited. And, there's have times when I brought with the celebrities team, Sunil Ambrose and Dylan Douglas and all those guys have asked Asifu, but they've actually come and played with the celebrities team. So I always, my brain always ticking, so I say, wait. We kind of go there for her because a lot of these cricketers are playing football too. So I will just do it where just the cricket boys go on one team and then I have them play against the other celebrities. So that's how I came up with the concept. So that'll be the first game. And then the flying goalkeeper and all kind of thing. I don't know do this. The flying goalkeeper and all kind of thing. Wicket keeper to goalkeeper. And then we go take.
Mr. Murray, I have to give you that respect.
Morning, SVG, morning.
How you've been out of this for a while, but you seem to be in shape. Yes. I tell you. So you've been practicing. I'm not even gonna go there. So how are you feeling? How are you feeling about this match?
Good to be back in SVG again. It's home away from home. My good old bro Renson, brought me again to show off some skills. Hope I remember how to do it. But it's fun.
It's like riding a bike.
It's for a good cause. So it doesn't really matter. Get to enjoy the event and play alongside my cricketers, and show off our skills, not only on the cricket field but on the football field.
So let me ask you something, right? Do you think, and put aside the ego and put aside do you think you're going to be able to deal with Fitzrambo?
Yeah, man, I'll deal with it. Easy, man. It's a walk in the park. Yeah, I think,
so you're not anxious, you're not nervous.
Because
he's staying in shape as well,
Yeah, I know he's always exercising.
Mm-hmm.
I know when I'm here, probably something I see him at the gym also too, so at least for both of us, I think fitness is life, keep ourselves in shape. We're not actually playing the sport anymore, but for me, it's all about health, fitness, lifestyle, so probably that's why I do it on a daily basis. Trying to get my good friend Winston also involved in it also too, so hope that one day he can be in better shape than me.
Well, I think he's still in good shape. He's not doing too bad.
He's working along pretty well.
All right, so what are you doing in your downtime?
Well, I'm back home. I'm back home in Grenada, and I work along in the Ministry of Sports with the kids. I'm really involved with kids. I have my cricket academy going on, with the youngsters. Taking from the age of 3, 4, 5 years come up. So my whole life is about cricket. Working along with the women senior team, junior under 19 teams and so forth. So I'm really involved in cricket. Trying to get the guys, to get our cricket where it used to be before, starting from the grassroots level, because if you look at our cricket right now, we are in a bad state, so we have to get back where we used to be in those days, and the Brown Lauer days, and so forth, So
do you think we can get back there though?
We have to, at least. There's the one thing that keeps us together in the Caribbean, is cricket. So we have to get back there. We have to get back, as I said before, back to the grassroots level. Focus on there and grow them up. Not try to get the guys the mindset proper. I think that's the key thing. I think the guys' mindset, love what you do, love the sport, and give it 110%.
All right. Hopefully, when you after this game, you'd be able to set such an example of how fundamental it is, how fundamental sports is. You understand how fundamental it is to get kids in the game from a young age, where we can start doing so much more with them. I think we need to really focus and put a lot of efforts in starting them now, and don't wait until they reach secondary school or till they reach college to really, get them involved and start teaching them.
I think what I find in the Caribbean, I think academic is okay, but I think sports have a big part to play in it too. We can't just push only academics alone. Everybody wouldn't be a scholar.
Very true.
As you say that somebody can be a skilled baller. I'm looking forward to see what these guys are doing. I used to play football too. I used to be a goalkeeper, but then I switched to cricket. But I think we have to focus on both areas, not only one area. We just keep pushing academics alone, and 15, 16 subjects can happen after that.
Right.
So we need to balance it a bit and get the kids mainly involved in sport. I think what sport is do for a country, the politicians can't do it.
All right.
So I think we need to push sport a bit more.
Definitely. I agree with you 100%. I got to tell you though, the fact that you said you hope you could remember how to do it. My money's on Fitz on this one. My money's on Fitz on this one.
Come Friday night,
we'll see. We'll see. All right. Depends on your performance, Nah, it ain't look good to switch. It ain't look good to switch.
I'm here until Saturday, so I'll come back after the game on Saturday morning and say, I won.
All right. I'm not gonna gamble. All right. So, anything else that you want to add? Let's get into this, guys. You need to come out tomorrow, Victoria Park, 6 p.m. It's not just about football. It's about, they have some cricket in there as well. You can bring the kids. It's family friendly. Bring everybody. Tickets are $15 adults, $10 for kids. School children. Yes. And of course, you're going to be entertained to the full. It's not just with music, and hopefully open opportunities for different career paths so people can see that, okay, even though I don't excel at football, there's still something else I can do. I hope you're able to motivate and not just impress, but motivate, and bring, I know you're going to bring your best foot forward. Kid, is there anything you want to ask? Anything you want to say? I think somebody was trying to get through this now.
Yeah. Like I told them, it's been Vinci boy, that juggling thing, and we call it juggling, and as I said, it's very self-expressive.
Okay.
I mean, since I put out the flyers, I've had moms been reaching out to Princeton boy, my son. You have my son is elated about this. He just can't wait to come and see John and
I bet you find new talent. I bet you find new talent.
Definitely.
I'm sure there are boys out there
Definitely.
who have been doing this and don't even realize.
Correct.
You know, they've probably been doing it for fun, you know, and they don't even realize that there's something to it.
That's what I'm saying. I the thing is, a lot of them are shy. I'm gonna tell you that, and I think the issue is because I probably put out these guys first, because I said let's crown the Vinci champion here. I wanted to do like a show off first, pick the top 2, bring them. I hitting up folks, say, listen, who you know in the area that's good at juggling? Renson, I know this guy, and they're not that responsible, but I think I know what it is, because when you look at these guys, because I said the winner will square off against these two. When they go on YouTube and they see them guys, so I think I know what it is. But I mean, to me, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told John and Karen, I think this is something I'm going to introduce in Vincent, and I'm going to start in the schools. I'm going to start in the communities. So it would need more time for the planning. So I think everything happens for a reason. They didn't want to rush it, and then somebody didn't get a chance to do it. So now we're going to do it community by community, schools by schools, and then we'll be able to cipher it up better to determine the champion, and these guys will probably be back for June.
Somebody's trying to get in on the conversation. Good morning, OMG in the morning.
Good morning again, Jill. Papa Ren, son. Papa Ren. Good morning. Hello? Hello?
Hey, morning, Charles.
Yeah, good morning. I'm saying good morning to Papa Ren. Renson, morning.
Morning, Charles. Morning. He couldn't hear you at the time.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, Renson. I just want to congratulate you on what you do on a yearly basis, my brother. You have been in East St. George and around St. Vincent, lifting the youths up in football. That is something that you have never turned your back on when it's come to the children and the youngsters. And it's good to see now that you are introducing the rest of the Caribbean to come to St. Vincent to really push on developing their mind and their skills, and to put them in the direction where sport is concerned, football especially, and to see you're involved in the cricket world as well. That's something we have to tilt our hat to you for, as someone who grew up in an area like Caliacor, bleeding a lot of football and a lot of sports. Vincent, I have to say, you have built a lot, and you have bring a lot of youths up, and that's something that we can't take away, and we have to give you your tips where it's supposed to be. Let me say good morning to Junior Murray, well recognized in the Caribbean, well recognized in St. Vincent. I know that Junior Murray probably played with my cousin, Danley Grant. Right. He was the bowler on the windwards and so forth. So it's good to see Junior Murray here and coming in. A lot of the youngsters will be really great to going out to see him, and I'm encouraging everybody to go. And the 2 youngsters you have, Jamaica and Trinidad, that's another step again, bringing the Caribbean together and bringing them to St. Vincent. And I want to say to every parent, please let your children and your youngsters go out, because this is an opportunity that we have to take and we have to grapple, and let our children see what sports and football, cricket, whatever it is, freestyle can do. Papa Ren, you know my 2 boys, DeAndre and Damian.
Yes, sir.
You know these guys, and these guys, they have played. My son has played for national. And I know that they're gonna come and they're gonna bring their children out there to see it. So let me say again to you, well done, and continue doing what you're doing. And you have a lot of blessings from me. We played football together, my brother. We were in champion teams together. We score a lot of goals together. And it's great to see that you're continuing. Continue do what you do best, my brother. Have a great day, and thank you again.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the words, till my last breath. I could promise you that. Thanks, Charles.
All right, guys. So we have to wrap up. We have Council waiting backstage. We want to thank you guys for coming through. Any last words before we head out, real quick?
Well, yes, just want to say thanks to the sponsors. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Football Federation have always been supportive of me and everything I do on my ventures. So I just gotta kudos to them. Thanks for the support always, and also to Right Stuff, Kush Cab, SVG Limited, with Coca-Cola and this Annie Water. So Geku. When I mentioned this plan to Geku, they were the first to say,
they jumped on board.
They jumped on board because Geku. And they would be definitely a part of when we start doing the community with these guys to recognize our talent here in St. Vincent. So to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, man, come out, it's going to be a great one. And thanks all for listening. Thanks for the time, and to the Boom family as always, man. My pleasure.
Always, anytime. Thank you guys for coming through and enjoy your time
no
here.
problem.
If I don't see you again, hopefully that would not be the case, and good luck tomorrow. All the best.
Yes.
All right, y'all?
Vinci to the world. God bless.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Let's get ready for Plain Talk with Jomo Thomas.
Plain Talk. Plain Talk with Jomo Thomas.
So much things to say right now.
All you talk now. On OMG.
A pleasant good morning to Council. Guys, it's not. Thank you so much for your patience, Council. And we do apologize for the delay. And to our viewers and listeners, thank you guys for accommodating us. Council, it's good to see you. I see you're not home yet.
No, I'm not home yet. Good morning, Jill. I'm on my way there, though.
What's that?
I said I'm on my way.
Okay. All right.
Good morning to you. Good morning to Shady. Most of all, good morning to your listeners. I saw earlier that you had a conversation. I'm not sure how in-depth it was, because when I got in, I tried to read some of the comments from listeners where you had apparently had a conversation on the government's plan to immunize 90% of our women with the human papilloma.
I didn't get very far with it.
Yeah. Vaccine. And I remember when COVID came, a lot of people were dissuaded from doing their own research. But I want people to hold true to the idea that they can do research and find out what's important so that they can make an informed decision whenever any event, including whether to vaccinate their children, is brought before them, as is the indication from the Minister of Education. That is the intention of his government, to have people vaccinated. He said, well, now, we just tried persuasion, but we've been down that road before, where they initially said that they're going to try persuasion, and then persuasion apparently didn't work, and they try aggressive policies. I know that in some countries, children are refused the chance of an education unless their parents accede to the demands of government to have their boys and girls vaccinated from the human papilloma virus. Now, there's a lot that we should look for. And I saw a number of people on your live when you were talking about it, saying, well, you have to avoid conspiracy theories and theorists. People have been taking the vaccine in many countries for many years. And therefore, if they have been taking it in many countries for many years, it is right and proper for us to take it. Now, I don't know why educated people would say any such thing. Because the first thing we need to know is that the company and companies that produce these drugs are serial criminals. I want to repeat. The company or companies, what we're talking about most, what are we talking about Pfizer, what are we talking about GlaxoSmithKline, they are serial criminals. I didn't say that. The American Justice Department did not describe them as such, but there are numerous incidents over the years where the Justice Department in the United States, and I'll just give a few examples. In September of 2009, Pfizer made a fraud settlement and agreed to pay $2.3 billion with a B, $billion to resolve criminal and civil allegations that the company illegally promoted the use of 4 of its drugs. In 2014, GlaxoSmithKline settled with the Justice Department and paid $3 billion to resolve civil and criminal liabilities, promotion of drug liabilities regarding promotion of drugs, and their failure to report safety data. In 2022, Pfizer, remember the name, Pfizer, settled with the Justice Department and paid $2.3 billion with a capital B, $billion to settle civil and criminal liabilities, right? And I just do those 3 examples. If Jomo Thomas is over the years repeatedly convicted for criminal offenses, Jomo Thomas would be looked at as he walks down the street of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as a jailbird. No, sir?
Yep.
So why do we take and give the cloak of respectability to companies in their drive for profit, repeatedly commit crimes against the people and invariably settle rather than go to court? Settle civil and criminal liabilities. So I want to say that and leave that there for when people say, oh, this and that person are conspiracy theorists. People need to pay close attention. In the United States, by the time a child reaches 18, that child is required to take COVID vaccine, influenza vaccine, Vimab vaccine, hepatitis B vaccine, rotavirus vaccine, diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis vaccine, an inactivated poliovirus vaccine, a Haemophilus influenza vaccine, a pneumococcal conjugate vaccine, that's the PVC vaccine, measles, mumps, rubella vaccine, varicella vaccine, that's for chickenpox, hepatitis A vaccine, influenza vaccine.
That's a lot of vaccines.
Is that a lot of vaccines, right?
Yep. A lot of
and some of them, they do it by compulsion. So I just wanted to put that out there and to make the point that I don't know if you're, well, Jill, you may be too young, but there was a time when it was said that tobacco was healthy. And I remember there even became a time when they wanted to market tobacco, cigarettes to women. There was an ad that says, there's this smiling lady with a cigarette in the mouth. And say, oh, you have come a long way, baby, because hitherto, it was looked on, it was sprung on when women were smoking, but to broaden the market, told women they had come a long way. And for decades, the tobacco companies said, no. These vaccines are proper, only to find out later that they were killing people. Now, I saw the numbers that Minister of Health Jimmy Prince presented. He said there was an 88% increase. But we're talking about from 7 or 8 to 13. And note that many of these came after 2021. And what was the elephant in the room after 2021? A vaccine, the COVID vaccine, that has been accepted now, except in mainstream media and discourse, that vaccine has resulted in the spawning of turbo cancers in people. I looked at statistics, just a cursory look, and maybe somebody else could go and find out the information and debunk it, what I'm saying, because that's how information develops and spreads. I looked at the numbers in the US as it relates to cervical cancer. And I saw, they said because of more screening, it has fallen in the white community, but there has been an increase in the Black, Hispanic, and minority community. So the falling off is more incident of economic wherewithal. You have more money, you have insurance, you can go to the doctor. But in Black and minority communities, it rose. In Canada, cursory glance says it has fallen off significantly. But remember, in Canada, there's universal medicine, right? So more and more people can go and get their checks and so on. So there has been a big fall off in cervical cancer in Canada. In Europe, again, where they have universal medicine, deaths from cervical cancer there's 2 in 2025, the numbers in the 27 European Union countries in 2020, 2.5% of all new cancers were labeled cervical cancer, and 2.4% of all deaths of women were from cervical cancer. Now, none of those...
Council, if I can just ask you real quick to just give us a minute, let's just go to the top.
Very well. I was coming to an end though, because I don't want to spend a lot of time. But
all right.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with OMG in the morning as we go to the top, Shady.
OMG in the morning, lighting up SVG on Boom 106.9.
Boys look good and they are out of sight. Vegas stepped to me and said, alright. What a party, what a night.
Oh, what a night, oh, what a night, oh, what a night. I slipped out, left my woman in bed waiting for me. She wants me to stay home and fulfill her fantasy. But I heard about a place, and with no time to waste, you know me def on the nookie hunting from you looking at me face. Shimaz man, all of the gal them def on the scene. Anyway the gal them there, you know we have the roping. We not join no kitchen man team. We are working well, not the gal them not the housing scheme. Marina yard man passing. Everybody get this guy high and that's how my great team. At the gal fantasy. Walking on the mountain street.
Oh, what a night.
Welcome back inside Plain Talk with Jomo Thomas. Counselor, thank you for your patience. We really
No problem at all, Jim. So let me just get right back in. I was given the statistics for the European Union countries. 27 countries in the European Union, 2020 numbers, 2.5 persons. Those are the latest numbers I found. Somebody else may find some others. 2.5% of all new cancers were cervical cancers in the European Union, and 2.4% of all deaths among women were of cervical cancers. So I think that the authorities, if I couldn't go out on a limb and say this, is being alarmist. Nobody wants to see our women or our children infected and suffer from anything. But to talk about want to immunize, vaccinate 90% of our children is, to me, a tall order that is unjustified by the science. Note, I saw the Minister of Health says, they want to do 9 to 14 because that's the age that people become sexual. I didn't see anything in Canada or in the EU or in the US where they said that teenage sex was the driver for the development of, or for the spread of the human papillomavirus. I didn't see it, but it's a nice hook. Think about it. You tell a parent, well, look, we want to have you vaccinate your daughter or your son because this thing can be spread through early sex. And you know the taboo for early sex, particularly as it relates to young girls. Mothers say, oh yeah, that's my boy, if it's a boy who's doing it, but she certainly wants to guard her girl. And then you have this thing about, you want to protect them against infestation, which can lead to sex. So I just want to say that this whole idea that, vaccines were wrong for a long time and vaccines, conspiracy theorists, people, don't bother with that. Spend some time, talk to people who know. You can read, a lot of you can read. Go and read, pay attention, read, compare, contrast before you make decisions that may harm you or your children. That's my take for this morning.
Oh, are you able, Council, to take questions?
Yes, I can. I am more than willing to answer.
All right. So someone said to ask you if this government signed on to the new WHO agreement on vaccine for us once they say we have to take it. They said that agreement literally takes away your power over our bodies. Are you aware?
Well, there's a new United Nations effort to try to take away the sovereign right.
Give us a minute, let Council answer the question, please.
The sovereign right of nations to make decisions as it relates to when a pandemic emerges. Interestingly, Jamaica did not sign on. The United States of America did not sign on. South Africa did not sign on to this agreement. Our government has been very quiet about it, and I can bet the servile beings that they are, they probably signed on. But people, your government may give up the sovereignty of the nation, but you don't have to give up your right to preserve your own health. So in much the same way that so many of you correctly and properly resisted the forced vaccination of COVID, it's the same way you have to get information. I'm not telling anybody not to take if they want to take, but get the information first. Don't be led like a sheep because, my daddy says so, my preacher says so, my leader says so. Don't do that to yourself.
Council, people are saying that from some of the comments, it is being said that this is basically a doorway to encourage young girls to engage in sexual activity once they're vaccinated. Do you agree? Do you agree with that?
No, but that's nonsense, though. I saw Jimmy Prince said that's one of the things that people are saying, but that's nonsense. Which young girl has sex because she has
A vaccine for
a
a
vaccine?
virus.
I mean, if the vaccine had said, if there's a vaccine, if they develop a vaccine that says, oh, you can't get AIDS, you can't get any form of STDs, I would see where some young people may probably take the leap. But where the human papillomavirus is something, if you ask 99% of the people in St. Vincent may not know what it is. So this notion that, oh, it would encourage that's a propagandistic point that is used by the people who are promoting the vaccines to try to strike this call to get some form of approval among parents. But I want to repeat before we go that the organizations that create these things, the Pfizers, the GlaxoSmithKline, the Mercks, they are criminal enterprises. They are serial criminals. They have been convicted, found liable time and time again for fraud, for not presenting safety information. That's the basis upon which you should go. That's the basis of your skepticism. That's fundamentally what I want to say. So this notion that people are conspiracy theorists, and some of the people who are saying this know better. I know that they know better, and if they want to suspend the critical faculties, they can do that, but they should not put in the public domain that people who are skeptical are conspiracy theorists. They should not do that, because when we start labeling people is when we tend to shut down the debate. Let us have a debate based on facts and studies and statistics.
Thank you so much, Counsel. We appreciate that.
Until we meet again.
Yes.
Definitely.
Goodbye.
That was Plain Talk with Jomo Thomas. Frank is on the line. He's been trying to get in for a while. Frank, good morning to you.
Morning, Frank.
Hi, good morning. Actually, I wanted to.
Frank, you drop. Your volume gone. Yes. You're back.
It came back?
Yeah. It's still a little, but it's back. Yeah.
At 90% vaccination rate, I want to know if that sounds familiar. Anybody wanted to visit the Grenadines anytime recently to be 90% vaccinated? But I just sent you something there. Just last week, they just filed a suit. Since 2022, over 200 lawsuits have been filed against Merck, the maker of the Gardasil vaccine.
Yeah, I saw it.
Last week, in the U.S. Congress, a lady was testifying there what happened to her daughter once she took that thing. And Jomo, those numbers you're giving out there, about 2% and this and that, you're missing the point, Jomo. These are people trying to scare people. They're trying to sell something. That's what it is. They are trying to sell something. But Jomo, I will send you some more information on this HPV vaccine that somebody wants. I don't get it. And I want to say this too, because I heard NDP candidate asking in Parliament about HPV vaccine. You have to do your reading and don't just listen to one side of the story. You have to. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
All right, we have to go to a commercial break, right? But can you see the name?
No. With that one?
Yes.
No, just tell the number.
To my friend.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I can't remember his name. I can't remember if he ever told me his name. Yeah. But big up to you. We appreciate you, definitely. This dude loved me a long time, like I gotta say he's been consistent in his love. Mm-hmm. All right, so I appreciate you. Whether he heard from me like in a year or 6 months or whatever, he still every time he still got love for me. So I appreciate that. That's definitely love. All right, guys. So we'll get into the comments, but we have to take a commercial break, and we do have some reminders for you. It's 16 minutes past the 8 o'clock hour. Good morning to you once again, everybody who's just coming in. Let me see. E-Scoot. Remember, they're evolving the way you move with their sleek electronic scooters. So if you haven't tried it yet, you need to get in on the action. I'm telling you, it's one of the easiest and fastest ways to get around the hustle and bustle, whether you're trying to do chores or you're trying to make a little trip down the Grenadines and you want to be active, you're on your own, or you want to do it for the gram. Yeah. All right, E-Scoot Rentals. Want to tell you, this glasses is getting on my nerve. Yes. All right, guys. So give them a call, 454-9805. If you want more details, you want to check them out, see how they look, go to their Instagram. Their handles at eScoot Rentals, evolving the way you move. Shout out to all you guys up at the Kingstown Cruise Terminal. Blessed love to y'all up there. Cass and Bile up at the shop. All you guys uptown, shout outs to you. Reminding, let me see. Oh gosh, you can't help me read, kid.
Yeah, I can't see right here.
All right. Back to school, don't stress. Caress Food Mart has you covered. They got some great deals going on Purdue Chicken Franks pancake mix. They have that for $8.95. And if you buy pancake mix, you know it's around $11 and up. In terms of price, they have the 18-ounce cornflakes at $12.50, the Machurin ramen at $1.99, the Always Safe whole corn, they got that for $3.50, mac and cheese $2.75, the quickest lunch ever, the box drinks, the box juice, 200 mils, $25 per case, and of course your personal care items, one of my favorite deodorants, Axe deodorant, $8.95, that you normally find like 15, 16 at different places. The White Rain 2-pack, they have that for $3.95. So these are the back to school offers that you have. So don't miss out on it. These specials end on September 1st, and that's from Careers Mini Mart. Friends of the NDP, they're having a barbecue fundraiser that's happening on September 13th. All right, it's a Saturday, September 13th, 12 p.m. until they're asking for donations. Of course, they want you to come out. So let me see. Come out, join them in support of a better future for the Southern Grenadines. They have chicken, fish, and pork. That's going to be on the grill. And of course, it's all for fundraising purposes. You can get in touch with Angela, 347-204-6248, or Jackie, 21470-9109 if you need more information. Also, you can reach Edgar at 718-675-6322. And that's from the Friends of the New Democratic Party Southern Grenadines Barbecue Fundraiser.
And if you're looking for decent lunch today, check out Chill Spot. Whether you're coming from Annisville or getting into Annisville side, check them out today. They got mutton soup. They also got pillau, pizza, burgers, wraps, roti, fish fingers, shark fingers, chicken fingers, beef patties, burgers, and ton load of local juices. So check out Chill Spot today if you're looking for something decent for your lunch. You know what I mean? Stuff up your belly, and you're good.
And they're located conveniently right there, close to the highway. Digicel wants you to know that they've got all the students for back to school in terms of homework. They have you. They're going to make sure you're fully equipped. Get a SIM plus 40 gigabytes of data for just $65. Stay connected, stay learning, and stay winning. Hurry, this offer is not going to last. It's a limited time offer only. Activate today with Digicel. Also, remember, business places, business customers. Digital Business has launched the FiberX newest, fastest, and most reliable internet service for your business, and they now have them at unbeatable rates. If you're interested, contact the Digital Business team at 784-430-0000 for more details. OMG in the morning. We will be right back.
SVG, the wait is almost over. Get ready for Summer Ball.
Let's go! Boom 1069, the sound setter of radio.
Ain't got no money back calling me splurge. Why me jump right off the curb?
New year, different lane.
We gon' spin and kill everybody. And we're telling now.
Spin that over. Let that breathe. Shake that.
Boom 1069.
Hands on your knees.
Unleash the sound revolution now on Boom 1069.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
For 40 years, we've refined the rhythm of beer, mastering the balance of bold and smooth, crafting flavors that echo through SVG. Between the limes and the laughter, we've carried our expertise across the Caribbean, one brew at a time, perfecting the process, deepening the craft, learning what makes beer not just tasted, but felt. And now, with all that we've learned, we bring you what's next. The next wave of refreshment, the next chapter in our story, the next taste to define a generation, not just another drink. This is the extension of who we are, the next experience, the next icon, imagined and brewed right here at home. It's not just what's next for us, it's what's next for you. It's what's beyond expectations. Own it, define it, make your mark. Hyrule next. This is the extension of passion, of possibility. Hyrule next. The future of beer. Made in St. Vincent and the Grenadines by the hands that have mastered the craft for 40 years.
This isn't just a run. With each step begins a new journey. A journey of determination, persistence, and self-discovery. With each step, I am back on a quest to push myself beyond expectations, beyond standards. Each stretch, a reminder of the flexibility of the human spirit. With each step, I am breaking barriers. As I push to the finish, I'm filled with pride. Not just for what I've achieved today, but for the journey that has brought me here. This isn't just a run. It's a testament to the human spirit, and I am here for it. Island Sips, beyond standards, beyond expectations, beyond water.